Hey watch friends, what do you say we have a little fun and do a quick candid unboxing of the latest from Henry Archer. This is their Vesterhav. I'll of course have the full review coming up, but in the meantime I wanted to go ahead and share in all of this with you. So let's go ahead and first we got this popped open there, so we got the outer shipping box. Inside they always come with these very nice big booklets, has all kinds of info and stuff in there. Set that aside. They additionally have a nice informational sheet that always comes along with these. You can see I'll go ahead and pan that if you want to check out any information, but it just gives you the basic instructions on the watch itself. Alright, now let's get to the good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and drop this. They always come, as you can see here, a lot of packaging for this. They put a lot of care into this. So this has a kind of like tissue paper for that. As we unroll that, you can see inside of there's actually bubble wrap as well. So they really try to make sure it gets to you safely. Then you have a very large box, very long for these. You can see the Henry Archer branding on the outside, and then that's just a slip cover there. Slide that open, and then we've again got the Henry Archer logo, this time embossed in there. And now here we are. Let's go for the real thing. Okay, so now that we've got this popped open, as you can see, we've got the Vega here, which that one I can tell you color-wise. Oh, there we can see it now. All right, so we got the manual here. Check that out. You got all that kind of stuff as well. So a lot of materials to go with this. But big thing is, I want to get straight into this watch and check out this beauty. I was definitely, since I saw this one released, I've been loving their Iris Nordsø, which is their like lavender purple one. Sorry for the crinkling. Okay, so the Iris Nordsø came with like a lavender color. It's a really beautiful purplish shade. This one though, it, as you can see, kind of plays off of that, but this leans a little more in that like rosy pink color. This Vega, oh man. I mean, looking at this in person, I cannot wait for the full review to get this outside, to get it in better lighting, all that kind of good stuff. But check out this dial. As you can see, beautiful sunburst for it. I'll cover the basic specs here, but just from their stated specs, I'll get it on calipers in the full review. They stated at 40 millimeters for the case. Thickness is an insane 10.45 millimeters is the stated total thickness for it. And as you can see from the side here, I mean, that is just bonkers thin for being a watch that still has 200 meters of water resistance for this. So that's pretty excellent. Part of that's accomplished with they use the Miyota 9 series, specifically the 9019. For those who don't know, the 9019 is actually even the thinner version of the typical 9015. So you're going to have the date still, as you can see, at the 6 o'clock position. But then this one actually has a shorter stack, so that allows you to get an even thinner case for it. So they went over from the 9015 to the 9019 to get it even thinner. Price on this is only coming in at $499, which I think is plenty reasonable based on the specs, but we'll of course in the full review talk about whether it lives up. I can tell you from past Henry Archers, I expect big and good things from this. But now let's just go ahead and take in all that kind of good stuff just to get a little feel for this ahead of the full review. Whet your appetite a bit there. Gorgeous sunburst. That color is absolutely beautiful. I want to get this for loom footage, get indoor, outdoor, all that kind of good stuff. Nice color match date window. As you can see, this is one of their fixed bezels, which is great to see a departure from the Akva, which I absolutely love, the Nordsø, which was phenomenal as well, but really kind of going into more of that traditional kind of sports styling with this, with the fixed bezel. As you can see, kind of compound cut there on the exterior. Let's look at it from that angle. Super thin mid case and overall silhouette as well. They went kind of balanced, so a little bit thicker on the bezel. The case back isn't the thinnest in the world, but not too thick there either. And then a super thin mid case, which I think visually at first impression, I think gives a pretty good overall look for that. We've got a 3-link bracelet here, oyster. Let's go ahead and take one of those sides off so you can get a better look at that quick finishing. Brush, chamfer, all that kind of good stuff. This is held in with screws on this one. Toolless micro adjust clasp. This is the nice thin. I think this goes from 20 at the lugs down to 16, but I'll get on calipers to confirm. But check that out though. We've got nice milled bridge and then the toolless micro in here. So you just would pull that bar and then you can slide that in and out. This is the ratcheting style. So you'll be able to adjust it on wrist as well, which I know many people will really like there. And then let's see. Yep, it does have quick release spring bars in the back. You can see an exhibition window here. Nice gold rotor for that. So basic for the 9 series movement, but a nice custom with the gold rotor. And then the Henry Archer And of course, again, we'll get much better footage in the full review. So that's all I really wanted to get into today. I just wanted to enjoy in that with you all. Let's get a little more look at that dial. Let's lean in a little bit more to the light, get some of that. Check this out. Look at that sunburst as it pops across there. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. I am so excited to get this on wrist, which, speaking of, let's go ahead and at least get a stand-in so you can see this on my 6.5-inch wrist. Man, that is so stinking pretty. I really, really like that color. Absolutely gorgeous. But I can't wait to get a better feel for this. In the meantime, like I said, I hope this has been enjoyable for you. It's always fun to be able to experience this with my fellow enthusiasts there. But I will have the full review coming up, so do stay tuned for that. In the meantime, if you haven't already done so, of course, with this one, help out the algorithm. Hit that like button. If you haven't already done so, smash that subscribe button. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. What do you like of this color? I know it's not in the traditional colors for dial, but that's not what Henry Archer is known for. They do a full range of amazing colors, and this one seems to be no exception here from first impression. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.